From the right side you can see a transport station. From the left side you can see buildings where workers live for a night. They not live in these apartments, but they stay for a night during their shifts. From the left side in front of you can see a museum of Chernobyl. It has one working day per year on the anniversary when Ukraine president come here with a visit. So they open this museum. And all other days it is closed. So it's a pretty new one. And this is an angel from Apocalypse, from the Bible, as you were told about. So I just want to say about this angel. Actually, the name of the city Chernobyl in 12th century when it was found. This concrete monument, it's a map of exclusion zone. Only Ukrainian part, because Belarusian part will be over there. This Ukrainian part. And this is holders for candles. And on the 26th of April village, but the name is a little bit down and it looks like a cross. Yeah. Like a cross, yeah? So okay, let's go. You can take a picture if you want. From the front side you see the name of the village on the white background. From the other side you will Buddha, and here you can see Buddha like it's so. Yeah. So all these villages are gone. This is Soloeast, this is where we were. This village.
So many lives affected. Lives, people's lives. You know, the number of people
affected by this disaster.
Yeah.
It's a huge amount.
Yeah, you look, all these villages, you know.
Yeah, and this is only villages, and these villages not counting people who worked after the disaster in reactors, just to save everything from the second explosion. You know that they expected a second explosion 10 times higher than the first one.
Yeah, well, you could have carried on with all the Western European people's names as well.
Actually, nobody will be here after this explosion because probably Europe became uninhabitable.
Exactly, yeah.
So there were people who saved us from the second explosion.
Oh yeah.
They just
That's what I was saying, wasn't it? How ironic.
Yeah.
That these guys, Soviets, saved their enemies by their actions at the end of the day, you know? You know what I'm trying to say? To me it's ironic.
Yeah, and it was like unusual for USSR to go to IAEA and to ask them help, because in other times USSR will never admit that they did something wrong. No. They can't solve some problem. We have a rocket, SS-18 in USSR that was more powerful than Chernobyl disaster in 100 times, and then they had 2,400 such rockets, and they just understood what will be if one man will come to power and press that button.
Yeah.
Everybody on the planet will die. Everybody.
Yeah.
someone will die just from explosion and another will die in a few weeks because of radiation. And this is it. Stably? Yeah.
Stably,
Stably.
yeah. Fabrikivka.
Yeah, Fabrikivka.
Now they are backwards, don't know that. What's that? How do I say that?
Yeah.
Yeah. Yes, yeah.
Yeah.
Yasin. 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 Yeah.
You know Ukrainian. It's pretty cool. Almost all the same, but we have such letter like E,
Yanika.
and they have in Russian there is no. Actually, this letter looks
Delete.
different.
Can you communicate with Russian with your own language?
Yeah, sure. Actually, Russian is my native language because
Zavodi.
I was born in USSR, and in USSR, everyone in city
Kalinivka.
spoke Russian, and in villages they spoke Ukrainian.
Are they with different or quite different? Ukrainian and the Russian one.
Actually, yeah, they are different. They have some same words, probably a lot of them, more than half, of course, are the same. But we have more same words, for example, with Belarusian. I don't know. From even we can speak with Poland people. Just try to understand. So, Russian differs from other countries. Our driver, because I don't know exactly in this area where it is, but it should be. But it should be.
I have to make up my mind.
Yeah, I understand. All of them are abandoned. All of them. So probably black paint was over.
White
It's like
line.
in USSR style. Like even in Ukraine, we still have lack of paint and other things. Somebody stole black paint. So
Icarolada.
and bought some vodka.
All the zombies and mutants, they're afraid of the church.
Oh, so we head
So
here
when
then,
you
yeah.
are inside,
So when the van breaks down,
yeah,
we all go here.
yeah, absolutely.
Look,
we
one
will
start.
go straight, yeah. Yeah.
Welcome to Chernobyl Church.
Yeah.
Must have somehow take radioactive dust from the roof of reactor number 3. So they bless you. USSR government asked German people to build cars with radio control. This first line is cars that were used to take dust from the roof of reactor number 3 with radio control. But they didn't tell to German people that this car will be used in a very high radioactive area. So these cars were working for 2 or 3 days, and this is it for them, because radioactive kills all electronic systems inside this car. In any direction, so they stopped working. And after that, USSR government said, okay, these cars are not working, so we need people there. With an area where radiation is twice higher than a little dose. So they take soldiers everywhere from USSR. They give them some special shields with the lead. The weight was like 30 kilograms. And they were working on the roof instead of these machines that were broken. They called them bio-robots. And this was just a regular soldier. And it was obligatory to be a soldier in USSR. So they just take people for most radioactive place in the world and say to them, take dust away from the roof. People were afraid, but they have no choice. I mean, you have no choice like to say, I will share all this checkpoint wherever you want, because it's just not military security, not police, just security private. It's allowed to us to take anything.
So this was the receiver?
Yeah, only receiver.
This received it, yeah. Was listening to what I was listening to.
Actually, there are 2 parts of the receiver. The highest part is for receiving low part of low frequency signal. And there is another part over there, we will see it a little bit later. When we come closer, it was to receive a higher part of low frequency signal. So they received like a spread signal. So this is Chernobyl 2. This city was built for people who worked with this antenna, for military, for scientists. I mean, we can see a lot of now because of trees, but we will see some buildings here. Russian propaganda on it, of course, USSR propaganda, like this man pointing at you. When people come and just clean everything around, or make some stuff for government. Actually, it was your weekend, but you were working on government during this weekend. And probably on Sunday you will have few hours to spend with your family and friends, and this man pointing to you, are you a volunteer? Maybe you want to work on Sunday for government.
Volunteering, society and the government is a basic.
Wow. You were in that film, weren't you?
Yes, actually it was me, but after some radiation I changed a little bit.
Oh, I can read that.
Well, I got the first bit, yeah, I worked it out what was pro hit.
Yeah.
So, yeah.
Заборонено.
Yeah, I couldn't get that far, but okay.
This was a checkpoint to check documentation of people who work here, because if you live in Chernobyl too, this doesn't mean that you can go inside this object. Yes, they have such checkpoint. This is radioactive nuclear boxes. Nothing matter.
Oh, that's what they do with the spent fuel.
Yeah.
What are we reading at the moment? Because I'm not actually. I'm not
It's
I ain't
not
brought mine.
working, I can see.
It's gone off the scale.
It's been damaged. Oh, I'm just interested about 20, 25.
No,
19.
0.19. It will be a little bit higher over there, I think, probably because even of sun, because here we're in the shadow. It's pretty clean. I mean, they cleaned everything here, the buildings, the antenna, because they didn't expect they will close this project.
Yeah, privilege zone.
Just enjoy the moment.
ありがとうございます。いえいえ、ではでは、ありがとうございます。
If you want anytime, just ask me. I'll take picture with you, and I can show you actually the best place to take a picture here with you on the background of this antenna.
And the politics that we were told, you know, and everything. Don't get me wrong, you talk about your government or the Soviet Union.
Can you imagine building the bloody thing? Jeepers.
Yeah. I look. This is.
The Russian woodpecker.
You know, and I'm not talking shit when I say I used to hear that on the radio.
No, no.
It's just. I often wondered what it was.
Imagine going to the metal manufacturer and saying to
We
him,
can take some
I want
walk,
5,000 light bulb shades, please.
we can take some walk just to see the parts of this antenna, because this is the highest part, 150 meters, and another part 110 meters. And this part is 500 meters long, and another part 300 meters long, something 200 with something. So just to feel the power of this antenna.
Hey, Ivan, you've got to go up there today and paint it.
Actually, they use elevator to maintain this antenna.
Oh.
It was, it's now covered with the trees, but I'll show you on our way back. They use elevator. Probably it's not working now,
No, probably.
but I don't want that.
I thought this was a special tour.
There is a girl in YouTube and she climbed over this antenna.
BioNerd23. That's her Twitter handle.
It's not happy. Hey, this is a Chernobyl geek. I know this.
Okay, so you tell everything.
No, I'm. Other than that, I'm keeping stum.
Yeah, BioNerd23. She has actually super videos. I mean, I don't know.
She
how
does,
she
yeah.
managed to get on this antenna, because there are a lot of webcams that are installed on this antenna, and security guys just watching what's going on with this antenna. Are there any people on this antenna? She actually was in reactor number 3.
Three, yeah.
So she was in a hospital where first firemen who came on this explosion, they were placed in the hospital in Pripyat, and they died the first day. They died, and the closest left in this basement of this hospital, and still very radioactive. I mean, you can't go inside without special uniform, even not gas mask, but your body must be all covered with a special equipment.
Oh, NBC kit.
And I don't know.
Biological, whatever kit. Yeah.
Yeah, some kind of kit, because if you have any open skin, you will be highly contaminated, because this clothes still spreads a lot of radiation. Not a little dose, but this dose can actually cause a cancer.
Yeah.
So nobody goes to the basement. But this girl, she went with special equipment. Yeah,
Mhm.
so she went. You can see it on YouTube. She ate apple that was grown here.
Yeah. She goes around digging up bits of fuel out of the forest as well.
She won't last very long then, will she? Now the sand, is this the natural ground, or is this sand they brought in, do you think?
It cannot be a natural ground.
No.
And there is no such natural ground in Ukraine, only probably somewhere near seas.
Yeah, so they brought this in for...
Yeah.
Probably to see if somebody's walked, they would rake it to see if anybody's walked.
Okay, do you feel some radiation?
Yeah.
I see now 0.54. It's almost
Mark?
twice times higher than normal. Yeah. There is 1.4 microsieverts. It's 3 times more than the normal. Yeah.
Mm.
So I just want to ask you, don't step on the ground.
Yep.
Why? Because
Dust. Yeah.
Holy shish kebab.
shish kebab. This is 5 microsieverts. It's how much? It's almost 20 times more than the normal. Why? Because this ground is radioactive. Yeah, and wait for a few minutes, maybe for one. Why do you think this place is radioactive and this one's not radioactive?
It's dust.
Hard surface.
Earth holds it better than concrete.
Actually, there was probably one idea is something radioactive is buried inside, some radioactive part, or there was a lot of radioactive dust on this tree, and after the rains it was washed into the soil, and there's a
And it
radioactive dust.
condensed.
Yeah. 7. 20 times more than the
Yeah,
normal.
no, and you come up here, then it's back down to 3. Jesus. Hey, you seen what mine gone up to as we're walking through here? 2.4. Oh,
I hated this time when I was a child because I wanted to play and they told me you must sleep. And now, of course, I will use this opportunity if I have.
Yeah, you changed, don't you?
Can't believe out there until it's 7.
And then we'll go back to the bus. Here it is, power plant, Chernobyl. Pripyat. So it was built in 1970. If you want, you can take pictures. Just look, all this is
Там.
Все, я просто не знаю.
А ми будемо в центрі стояти, поки ти дійдеш. В центрі? Спочатку. Ти дійдеш, покажешся, що ти живий, ти прийшов. Потім ти підеш через центр, ми поїдемо до Устюга. Ну, давай.
Some kind of transport on wheels. So there was a direct connection with the river because Pripyat river goes to a Dnipro river. A Dnipro river near Kiev. So you can come here, buy a ticket, and go by ship to Kiev, and you'll be here in 2 or 3 hours. There was a special ship with rockets. It was pretty fast. So we like stand up in snow before it goes and go really fast. So I saw some such ships in Kiev, but I never not cheap ticket. And they used a lot of fuel, so in some years, in 1990, they stopped working. Oh, it's not working now. Yeah, not now. Now they're not working. So you can buy soda water here.
Oh, that's
Actually.
nice.
Yeah, it's really USSR.
Yeah, but it take the new coins.
Huh?
Does it take the new coins?
Yeah, actually from 10 to 12 people died each year because of this stuff. You know why? They used these glasses and washed by this system. And they were not properly washed. So you can catch some disease by drinking water from this glass. Yeah.
No.
But when I was a little boy, I used about Chernobyl, and she didn't know the truth, and she wanted to find out the truth. So my father called to general that he was driving once, and asked him, "Tell me the truth about Chernobyl. What is going on?" And he told, "So just move your feet south part of Ukraine, and close all windows, all doors, and cover it with." Some stuff like no, not foil, but roses and
Do you think he's coming?
you were warned.
Wasn't that the owner that just ran out there and said, "You can have it"?
There is a hot spot somewhere here. There is a hot spot somewhere here. I just suggest you to find it. Maybe you are standing on it.
It's more interesting than Pokemon Go to detect Pokemon. Oh,
I will not go there.
you
Thank
find
you.
Pokemon?
Pokemon.
You
How
found
much
the
do you have?
jackpot.
I had 5.06.
Oh, come on.
I'm 5.25 now.
Come on. It's
Five.
nothing to do with my
Six.
hotspot. 6? You won.
I know why. Because all the dust has run in the rain, has run to the bottom of the steps.
Yeah. They washed
Because
car here.
Yeah.
Washed again. Decontamination. Oh, it's pretty clean here. I saw a lot of more.
I'm 6.28 now.
So you won.
No, I'm losing it. I'm losing it.
You never had it.
Collector.
I never had it.
I got 8. I got 9. I got 14. I got 31.
Oh, shit.
Hey! It's 100 more than a normal.
Take photo.
Look at this all.
Guys, we're in a radiation zone!
Focus on it.
I mean, look at us. What we are doing?
Find and throw Pokemon ball.
We will shine at night after this.
God.
Okay, I'll go home.
That's enough now. I'm cooked.
You're right, but you come here every day. Right, tell you that. Had you thought about that?
I wasn't here yesterday.
No, that's all right.
I wasn't here. I just, as people, try to find hotspot. Just try to relax, feel the power of USSR, feel the USSR society. Expanded, and in summer, all the trees are green and you will see no buildings at all. You're just going through walls, green walls. So it's pretty good time just to watch. Not too cold and no green. It's a good time. Yeah.
If you live somewhere around here. I did have a pen, hadn't you? It 2 minutes for the office. It lasted about 2 exchanges.
When Pripyat was evacuated, government said to all people to close windows and doors. They were opened probably by stalkers or people who steal something inside it. Actually, all inside of the building is stolen now. Almost nothing left. Especially radiators, because they're made from metal and they can be reused. The yellow one was a home building. I can call somebody. Go to the forest. All giggers are on now. And now it's off. From the right side you can see a power distribution system. So when power plant was working, it delivers electricity from power plant to Kiev and other sources, and now it vice versa uses. So it delivers electricity to power plant. Yeah, now it's allowed to take pictures, videos and everything from this road.